Okay, today I'm throwing down the fourth mission of Nightmare Barbarossa. This is Kiev. This was an alright one. You sort of just split on either side of the river, but I mean, I think the units you're given are just pretty strong anyways. Being given the Stuka's pretty OP. I would say that the Stuka's probably the unit I've been enjoying the most so far, by a mile. But anyway, yeah, I decided to put Guderian on the right. I wasn't sure whether to give him Rommel or Pavlov, because I wasn't sure if I'd get a stronger one, but I just put Rommel down to see how he would do. I'll tell you what though, Malinovsky's actually been low-key doing well. I remember the days when infantry units were just rubbish. Like, they were pointless, because before the days of elite forces, you'd have to put them on just the normal infantry, and infantry generals were genuinely just, they weren't really that important, they weren't really a thing. You only had them to do some levels, and that was it. They were pretty pointless, especially in Conquest, but since the elite forces they've become very useful, especially those RPG ones. They're very good. I mean, we take this city pretty easily. I mean, this city's not really that hard, it's mainly the cities that have generals on, such as Timoshenko's city. I've been powering through this. I hope to get it all uploaded very soon. I think I'm doing 2 a day. The Karelia one was later than expected, obviously, but I will be getting them all done, and then I'll go straight back to the North Atlantic and power through those missions as well. However, I suspect they won't be as hard. I've tried my best to not use too many strong elite forces in this, but when it gets to some of the harder levels like Stalingrad and Moscow and Kharkiv, I do whip out some of the other ones. I mean, in this mission, I don't think I used too many elite forces. Obviously, this is only like, what is it, mission 4? So we're not very far in, but we're doing okay so far. And another thing is, I saw someone comment how not many people have level 5 plus elite forces, but I mean, I think you have to be realistic with your expectations. If you're not that far in the game, then you're not able to complete the very hardest difficulty of a level. The whole point of this Nightmare level is to appeal to those who are at the peak of the game in terms of strength and just find everything really easy. That's what the challenge is, that's who the challenge is meant to be for. So mid-game players, I don't think this challenge is really meant to be for you. I mean, I think you could definitely complete all the levels because it hasn't turned out to be as hard as people thought it was, but no, I don't know. I mean, if you're free to play fully, you can definitely have elite forces as good as mine. I mean, I've seen people who are free to play with elite forces that are arguably better than mine because they've got more level 9s and just higher levels overall. So yeah, I don't think it's out of the realms of possibility that a free-to-play player can actually do this properly. But I think a lot of people might be just not at that level yet and need to be realistic in expecting the fact that they can actually do this levels. But that's why I try to use weaker units, just so, in a way, people that don't have my level of elite forces can then put down their elite forces and just put down the same generals on it. I mean, you just saw Guderian there, he was crushing everything around him, and he's only on a super tank. So yeah, it's stuff like that. And even if you can't complete the whole mission, at least if you get some way through, you get some rewards. So can be all right. You see me putting stuff around that fortress. That's just so stuff doesn't spawn. I'm not sure how the spawn rates work, but it's just a thing I like to do. I don't want the fortresses spamming units, as it can be very annoying and time consuming. Anyway, we're doing alright here. Just got those last few cities at the bottom. Guderian's a bit light work at that one. Indeed he does. we'll send him back up to Timoshenko. I'd definitely say Chenault is maybe not a necessity, but he's extremely useful, especially in these missions, because you're attacking level 9 to 12 units. Them not having the ability to counter-attack means you can sort of just abuse them, so definitely very important person to have. And speaking of Chenault, I do need to do a few more conquests. I'm on the verge of having Novikov. I need like a couple more conquest wins. I basically need to do some of the Scorpion countries and then I will have him. I mean, I'm not too bothered about getting him because he might be one of those that I don't use straight away just because I'm not sure everyone will have him. I mean, you'll have seen that I've not used any of my gold, like orange generals so far. I've not used Bok, Model, Govorov or Patton yet. That's just me trying to appeal to everyone. Anyway, we should be nearly done here. I want to say thanks for the support as well. Thank you to everyone watching these videos since I've come back onto this channel. Also, I made a mistake there. I shouldn't have put that unit down. I should have just defeated Timoshenko and paratroop onto it, but it's no big deal. I'll just do it next turn. But anyway, yeah, I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.